Okay, kiddos, so yesterday we learned about the title page and what information can be found on the title page is the author, the title, the author, the illustrator, the publisher, and the year that it was published. So I'm going to go over here and I want to make sure that we have that filled in. So let me get my, the title, the author, the publisher. I'm going to have to go there. The illustrator. And another one, we'll go down here, was the year. The year it was published. Okay, and what year was this book published? Let's go back and look. The year right down here says 2012, and it's children's science publication. So right here, 2012, and children's science publication. And as I said, those have to be capitalized because they are the name of a company. Okay, let's go on up. Now we are looking at, I was going to see if I could move this over, but I don't know that I can. I can move it, but I can't slide it. Okay, so what information can be found in the table of contents? Again, I'm going to type. I'm going to go back to our slide. I'm going to say, what can we find in the table of contents? So this is what a table of contents is going to look like. We're going to find the name of the chapter and the page number where it begins. So I'm over here. I'm going to say the name of the chapter. And I'm going to find the page number of the chapters. Okay. In which chapter would you find out what a frog eats? Let's go back to our slide. That's going to be in his diet, chapter 3. So right there, I'll put a 3. To what page would you turn to begin reading about the life cycle of a frog? Let's look at life cycle. We're going to read on page 12 because it says turn to what page. I know that that's off a little bit and you can't read it, but it's what page. So it'd be 12. And what would you be reading about if you were on page 9? And we discussed this yesterday that page 9 isn't in here, but if diet starts on 10, then we know we would be reading about the habitat. So in there is habitat. Okay, then if we go down a little farther, we are now going to look at the index. An index contains, and we can put a couple different things here, but I'm going to put vocabulary listed in alphabetical order. And the blank pronunciation, where it can end. So an index contains important vocabulary listed in alphabetical order and the pronunciation. Oh, that's not right. And the page number where it can be found. Page number where it can be found. If you want to find information about spawn, on which pages would you look? So let's go back to this and let's think. We've got to go up to our next one, which was right here. Spawning. Remember the dash means 7 through 9. So we would go 7 through 9. And what does a dash mean? It means through. What does a comma mean? It means and. And so it says list all the pages in this book that contain information about amphibians. So I'm going to write 1 and 2 and 3, and I have to go back and look. Amphibians, 1, 2, and 3, 14, and 24. 14 and 24. Then we got down here and we had the glossary. So let's open up our slideshow again. So now we're done with index and we're at a glossary. A glossary is located at the end of the book. Some glossaries contain pronunciation guides, which tell readers how to pronounce the word. What information can you find in a glossary? Well, you can find vocabulary words. They're going to be in alphabetical order. and it's going to have the definition. So let's go back. A glossary contains important vocabulary words listed in alphabetical order and each word's definition. What does amphibious mean? Let's look at that slideshow. It means amphibious, able to live on land and in water. So I'm going to type that. Able to live in water and on land. Which glossary word describes an organism that needs oxygen to live? Needs oxygen, let's see. The top one, aerobic. A-E and then aerobic. A-E and then aerobic. So, A-E, aerobic. Aerobic. And then our last one was guide words. Guide words indicate the first word and the last word on a page. So again, if we pull this up, we're going to get to the guide words where it says the first word right here and the last word, and then it gives us some information, and it said, let's see if we can do some practice. Would you be able to find egg on this page? And the answer is no. So the answer is no. Would you be able to find grass on this page? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So yes, G falls in between here, between the F and the H. So grass would be, since grass is between, it would be a yes. So yes. Could heredity be found on this page? Let's go back. H-E, and this says H-A. So no, it would not. So then we go to no. That was page 1. Now we're ready for page 2.